open to all. That's I think is language very important as well,
Yeah,
right?
yes, the major obstacle for many people. Uh, it is I think it is the major the main source of obstacle for many monks who even the monk who went to overseas
Right.
to bring Dhamma.
Mm.
And another thing is that the expectation of people in the community themselves, which mean that monks should put more attention to their
Community
people first,
first,
and then outsider second,
later.
something like that. I have heard somebody told me that there's a difference between Thai monks and some monks from other country. For example, Sri Lankan monk.
Sri Lanka.
For our monk, we like to put our monk to serve the Thai community.
Yep.
In the some country like Europe or America.
Right.
But for Sri Lankan monk or Tibetan monk, they put their monk to the
Western.
to the Western community, where they have to rely on that community to bring more people into Buddhism to
Right.
support them.
Right.
They don't put the Sri Lankan monk to the Sri Lankan community.
Right.
I think that is very good idea.
That's why they have two kind of Dhammatutta in Thai. They mention about the Tom Yam Kung Dhammatutta and Red Bull Dhammatutta.
Yes.
Tom Yam Kung is international, right? And then can be approachable to all, available to all. Everyone, whether it be Easterner, Westerners, even the European, American, they can eat Tom Yam Kung, but this is open.
Yes.
But some of monk is only Red Bull, Red Bull Dhammatutta is mean they send it out, export to the other country, but can be sold only in their community.
This
for
is,
the Asian people.
in my opinion, this is where the technology can be very helpful to us, to the monks.
Right.
We can learn language directly from the internet. There are every resources that you can imagine in the internet that you can use as a material to learn English language.
The main problem, they're very lazy.
Yeah,
not hardworking.
Yeah, that's very real.
That's I think is we should develop our people, our monks, especially new generation monks.
Yes.
That's why with our group we call Buddhist Sangha Youth of Thailand. I would like to, provide platform, some platform for them with Dhamma, communication or Dhamma developments or whatever. I think it's right now we have no, a good opportunity for them to train themselves or even to show, present themselves in the public. Sometimes even they go under train, like we have the preaching, training at Wat Payun or somewhere else.
Yes.
Throughout country, but sometimes they have no stage, they have no platform to present themselves. I think that is the one problem for our time. If we have good opportunity like a venerable sitting with us, I think you can be, next time open to young monk to work with, not just only in your community, in your temple or whatever. We can links. We have to go beyond. Beyond the temple, not just only our organization. How we can network, right?
Yes.
We can network and link to each other.
Well, the thing is, in my opinion, is the world is becoming smaller and smaller.
Right. I believe so.
This technology bring people from all walks of life come together to learn something together.
Right.
So we have to be ready for this. We as a monk, we have to know how to connect these people together, to bring our understanding, our perspective to the world, to these people.
Right.
Actually, I think Buddhism is very appealing to people from outer culture. For example, from Christianity or from Islam. We teach something that is very close to the science,
right.
Which this is our strength, in my opinion. But we are lacking of people who can bring understanding about religion to the people who are in need of this. So this is a very good opportunity to learn about this thing,
Yep.
to learn to talk in the language of lay person,
Uh-huh.
to learn to use the technology that can make our work, our job more easier to do.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes we still have only one eye, right?
Yes.
One eye. If we have two eyes mean Dhamma eye and world eye.
Yes. Yes.
Right now we have only Dhamma eye. Sometimes monk, even Dhamma eye we don't have. We are Buddhist monk, but sometimes we lack of Dhamma, the
Yes.
true Dhamma.
But Venerable, I'd like to ask you, do you
Yes.
remember the story of Nang Kunthon Kesi?
Yeah, what's about?
Yeah, Nang Kunthon Kesi is a kind of priest from Hindu, a female priest.
Yeah, we call the wanderer, right?
Yeah,
Paripashika.
Paripashika, yes. She likes to have a debate with people. And one day she come to Prasariputta.
Oh, what happened?
And they have a debate.
Debate.
First, about the world topic, about the Hindu teaching, Hindu scripture.
Yep.
And she can debate. She
Very well.
she lose the debate with Sariputta, Prasariputta, and
Finally
then they
lost.
have the debate about Buddha's teaching, and she cannot answer any question at all, and she became a servant. She become a
Disciple.
disciple of the Prasariputta.
Yep.
This is one of the answer why monks have to learn something that is not. Sometimes it may have some question to some people that why monks should have to study something like this.
Right.
Sometimes it's necessarily. Sometimes it is very necessary if you want to understand people.
Right.
And to see the world from their point of view, something like that. This is I think, just like you said, one eye, world eye, and Dhamma eye.
Right. Because mostly monk, I believe, sometimes they blame other people. They blame why you don't know now Dhamma. On the other hand, the monk, they don't know world. They don't understand the world, how the world going on, especially in present situation. They just only blame lay people, and the lay person, they blame monk. Why you have only Dhamma eye, but you have no the idea of the world. You don't understand world. But the Buddha said, if we understand Dhamma, we should, understand the world, right? We have to go beyond the world and reach the Dhamma. Even the Dhamma we cannot carry out with ourselves. That mean we have to leave behind the Dhamma and the world. But this only it's like the tool, right? The tools for us to reach the goal or reach Nirvana or whatever. But right now I think it's both monk and lay people should go together. And join hand more than this, because sometimes we blame each other. For example, in my idea, I think it's right now we just only blame each other, and then we never work it out. We never carry it out.
We point the finger.
Yeah, we never. Yes, we point the finger, but we never put it into action, and also practice by ourselves. We just blame others. And I think that's bad attitudes in our society, especially in four assembly, Bhikshu, Bhikshuni, Upasok, Upasika. Right now, I think we should more or develop more idea about how lay people have the contribution to Buddhism, or have a role in helping Buddhism. Not just only monks. Sometimes monks they have only monopoly, Monopoly is mean they think is Buddhism is mine. My responsibility. So that's why you lay people never come and never get involved. I have to do by myself something that I think is a wrong idea. That's why the Buddha, he hand over or he left the heritage of Buddhism to the four assembly, to the four group of people, right? So how we can encourage, we can persuade